So our last exercise for this segment is going to be our hip flexor or hip extension, okay? So we're going to go back to the mat, the ball. All right, she's going to lay down on the ball. All right, now remember what we did before. We really focused on firing off the lower back, the core stabilizers, and the thoracic spine. Now we're going to do the opposite, which is going to be more in her hip and still focusing on the lower back by bringing her legs up instead of her upper torso. So she's going to squeeze her glutes, boom. Now as she comes down, she's going to control her body weight and her legs downward and releasing that lower back. And notice how she does have that separation in the spine. Now in this one, we're going to keep on our elbows, okay? And you're going to go back into a rep, okay? So go ahead and straighten out your legs and come straight up, okay? Good. Now come back down, slowly come down, place your toes on the floor, and then bring it back up. Now, and you're bringing your legs up, push your hips down into the ball, right? For our deadlift strength and all of those different stabilizers that is required to make sure you don't get injured, this is where we do our safety precautions. And again, the science behind this is to really engage all of this, because most people's glutes are underactive, inactive all day long, okay? So we need to show the glutes how to fire off. Let's do one more, okay? So some variations to this is her bending her knees, okay? Her bending her knees, and pretend there's a tray that's coming straight up. And then that tray is coming straight up towards the ceiling, and then come back down, and then here, okay? So some things I've seen clients do that are going to be really detrimental to this is to flick your legs up as fast as you can and do this sort of kind of a catapulting type of motion, okay? This is not what we want, okay? I've seen it very often, and it's all about the control. So count 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down to make sure that you're engaging all the stabilizers. I'm not interested in seeing how far you can throw a rock between your feet to the other side of the room, okay? So that's going to be our, go ahead and recover for me. All right, so that's going to be our program for our phase 1 for our push and our squat program. We're going to do our B program for level 1. So I'll see you on the fitter side.